Hey folks, Karen here. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I just want to kind of update you on what I've been doing during this whole pandemic situation. And to be honest, not a whole lot has changed in my life because I was pretty much a homebody anyway. So my husband runs the errands, and not a whole lot like of our essential stores are closed. So he's still been able to go out and shop and do everything just like he used to. Still goes to his auctions, still goes to the other farms. And so not a whole lot has changed, except our church had to close, temporarily shut down, so they've been doing everything virtual. So there's a skeleton crew that comes into the church to record the music and the live service. And then my husband goes down there for security. He's on their security team. So pretty much everything has stayed the same for me because I really don't need to be around a lot of people. And so I don't have to be. I just use this pandemic as an excuse, I guess. But I had, when this whole thing kicked in, I decided, okay, well, I'm just not going to go anywhere. So pretty much any place that my husband does go that I would have gone with him, I opt to stay home. And because I am over 60 with underlying medical conditions, so that puts me at high risk. So I just stay home. Now, I really feel bad for all those people out there that have to go to work and can't. Need to be around a lot of people socially, like going out to friends' houses and parties and stuff like that, and they really need to be around a lot of people and can't be. I don't know what that feels like because I don't do well in crowds, for one thing. So my husband and I tend to stay away from any place that's crowded. I don't like malls, just a lot of things like that. So I haven't really had to change or alter my life that much, except for going to church and the church events, which have been canceled. Other than that, I'm pretty much home. You might see the background has changed some since my last video. I'm in a bigger office. I have, probably can't see it. Let's see. Behind me is a work table. So now I don't have to drag everything out into the kitchen when I need to work on a project. I've got a big work table right behind me. Matching bookcases. And you can see the little cubby bins I have in there, and that just neatened everything up. I have another shelving unit to the right of my desk. Let's see if I can grab a shot of that. You're going to cook it. Yep, there it is. And that has everything on it that used to be on my desk in my other office because I really had nowhere else to go with it. So I have the bigger second bedroom now. My stepdaughter moved out and got her own apartment, so when she was starting to clean out, I asked her if I could have this room, which was her brother's room, and he moved out, so she moved in here. So now we turned my old office back into a bedroom as a spare room, toy room for the grandkids. What else has been going on? I love the space here. I got so much room. It's just awesome. I've got 2 windows now, so I get a nice cross breeze coming through the office when it's a breezy day. There's my other window. Right there's my other window. So it's really, really nice. I love it in here. Let's see, what else have we done? Okay, about a month ago, we went up and got a new dog. She's 9 months old now. She was 8 months when we got her. She was 5 months old when the previous owners turned her into a rescue shelter. And she was there for 3 months. So I don't think the previous owners did a whole lot with her. Obviously, shelters don't have time to commit one-on-one to any one dog, so she didn't get a whole lot of training. She was crated, and then they would leave her out to go run around in the yard, which was fenced. They had a pretty nice sized fenced area for her. So she's a Australian cattle dog, Lab Retriever mix, but primarily she's the Australian cattle dog. So she is lively. She's so full of energy. And the previous people turned her into the rescue because they said she was just too much to handle. She's too energetic and blah, 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 you know. So we brought her home, and I had my husband fence in a nice sized portion of our house that goes from the side of our house over to the barn. So she's got a really big area to just run in and run and run, and that's what she needs. She needs to be out there running. Because she is still a puppy, she still tends to chew things, pee on the floor. Blue heelers, Australian cattle dogs, can be very stubborn. They're very smart. They can have an attitude. So if she's not getting, like, if she's out of her crate and out with us, when my husband comes home, he takes her out of the crate, takes her outside, runs her around, and she's left out as long as we're both home. But if she's not getting the specific attention that she thinks, she'll just go over and pee on the floor. Gives her the attention that she wants, which is really not good. But hopefully she will grow out of that. When she's in her crate, she's quiet. And that's what I was praying for, because our previous dog was not a barker unless it was absolutely necessary. And I just love that about her. She was so quiet. She was a Weimaraner lab mix. She was big. She weighed at 78 pounds right before she passed away. She was a big dog. We didn't want to because we had her for almost 14 years. So we're a little older now. We didn't want a dog quite as big as our previous dog, because it got to the point where my husband could not pick her up to get her into the van if she needed to go to the vet or anything. She was just that big. So we decided to go with a slightly smaller dog. Rogue should weigh at best 45, 50 pounds. So she's more of a medium-sized dog. She got out of the house yesterday and ran across the street, so my husband had to go get her, and he just picked her up and brought her home. And when he got her over back into our yard, because we weren't inside the fenced area yet, I put the leash on her and walked her around until we got her outside. She's a really good dog, though. I was starting to feel, it's our former furry friends passed away in September, and I've just been feeling like, ugh, you know, because whenever my husband would go out, it's like I like having that alert system downstairs, and eventually, so I don't have to answer the door. They just listen to her bark and they go away. So I still have my Jesus t-shirts website, and I'm to make new designs once in a while. I'm not as conscientious, I guess the word is, with that as I should be. But I do still have it. The link will be in the description box below. And I have made some, I got a subscription to Placeit. So I've been making some video mock-ups of my designs, and I want to put them together as one video. I just need to find some public domain Christian music to put in the background. I have not launched a separate YouTube channel for that site yet. I'm up to like almost 1,000 subscribers here, so I'm thinking I may just keep everything on this channel or dual upload it to this one and launch a new one, and launch a new YouTube channel just for that. So I may do that. I still haven't decided. I'm still tossing that around. Knitting. I'm still knitting. I don't knit anything to sell. I knit dishcloths, cotton dishcloths, and I give that to our church knitting group, and then they donate them out to different charity organizations. And I knit things for friends. You know, I knit things for, I'm in the process of knitting something for my daughter. And I think that's really about it. Nothing big, you know, no big happenings, because I don't go out. But I just wanted to keep you all updated that I'm still here. I was on a Zoom meeting with some friends from church. The lady goes, "How did you get a haircut? All the salons are closed." I was like, it pays to have someone in the family, in the immediate family, that does it for a living. My stepdaughter would come down once a week to do her laundry, and I would get a hold of her before she headed down and say, "Hey, can you bring your haircut and stuff? Stepmom needs a trim." So, and then my husband, he's got his own razor thing, so his is just, you know, set it on one and just buzz it off. So we still maintain our thing. And then with the salons closed, I just do my own nails at home. Who needs to pay that extra money? Even when the salons are open. So I do my own nails at home. But one thing I did notice is that people are taking advantage of it. They're buying these supplies and then tripling the price to resell them. And it's like, huh? I just don't get that. But, you know, as this saying goes, it is what it is. So that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to do an update video to just let everybody out there that's subscribed to me that I'm still here. I'm still watching my politics, but I won't share that on my channel. I just direct you over the people I watch, which anything on the Daily Wire, Dan Bongino, Tim Pool or Tim Cast. He's the only registered Democrat that I actually listen to because he's straight up. He tells both sides. So I really like him. So shout out to those guys. And, oh, and Bill Whittle. I love the, when they do the, I think it's Right Angle. And it's Bill Whittle, Scott Ott, and Steve Green. Those guys are awesome. They make me laugh. And then, so check out that channel. And that'll do it. Okay. Everybody be safe and healthy out there, and God bless.